You've been told your muscles weaken because you get older, but what if the real villain isn't age itself? It's the cellular garbage your body stops cleaning up. Today we're diving deep into Urolithin A gut-derived postbiotic compound that may be one of the most significant longevity molecules ever studied. First, 3 facts that will rewire how you think about aging. Your mitochondria, the engines powering every muscle contraction, begin accumulating irreversible damage starting in your 30s, silently degrading your energy, strength, and endurance for decades. Most people can't produce urolithin A at all. Only 30 to 40% of the population has the gut microbiome capable of converting pomegranate and walnut polyphenols into this potent anti-aging compound. And in animal studies, urolithin A made middle-aged muscle fibers look rejuvenated. The mitochondria started behaving like those from a much younger organism. Disclaimer: this content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional. At its core, urolithin A is a mitophagy activator. It triggers the cellular cleanup process that selectively identifies and destroys damaged, dysfunctional mitochondria. Research confirms that urolithin A directly activates the PINK1/Parkin signaling pathway, a critical quality control switch that tags worn-out mitochondria for degradation. Without this pathway functioning correctly, damaged mitochondria accumulate, generating toxic reactive oxygen species that accelerate cellular aging and muscle wasting. Think of it this way: your mitochondria are like car engines. Over time, some engines break down and start leaking oil. Mitophagy is the mechanic that pulls those engines out. Urolithin A calls the mechanic. Beyond PINK1/Parkin, urolithin A works through 2 master metabolic regulators. First, it activates AMPK, the cell's primary energy sensor, which signals the body to enhance mitophagy and restore mitochondrial balance, especially in high-demand tissues like skeletal muscle and the heart. Second, it inhibits an overactive mTOR pathway in aging cells. By dialing down mTOR, urolithin A shifts cells from growth mode to maintenance mode, a critical state for longevity. Urolithin A also induces a gene expression profile similar to PGC1 alpha activation, a transcriptional coactivator that drives mitochondrial biogenesis, signaling the cell to build more and better mitochondria. Additionally, it stimulates the NRF2ARE pathway, upregulating glutathione S transferases, key detoxifying enzymes that protect mitochondria from oxidative stress damage. A landmark randomized clinical trial published in JAMA Network Open in 2022 found that 1,000 milligrams per day of urolithin A significantly improved muscle endurance in both hand and leg skeletal muscles compared to placebo. Plasma levels of acylcarnitines, ceramides, and C-reactive protein were also measurably reduced. A second trial published in Cell Reports Medicine showed approximately 12% improvement in muscle strength and meaningful gains in aerobic endurance over 4 months. And a systematic review in Aging Research Reviews confirmed consistent effects on mitochondrial efficiency biomarkers and strong potential to combat sarcopenia. Here's what the evidence supports for using urolithin A. Supplement with 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day. The 1,000 milligram dose showed the most robust muscle endurance effects in clinical trials. Stack it with resistance training. 3 to 4 sessions per week amplifies the mitochondrial benefits synergistically. Consume ellagittannin-rich foods like pomegranates and walnuts as dietary support. Monitor inflammatory biomarkers including CRP, acylcarnitines, and ceramides through blood work over 3 to 6 months. Start earlier. Don't wait for sarcopenia. Benefits were seen in middle-aged adults, not just the elderly. And maintain gut microbiome health with prebiotic fiber and fermented foods. Urolithin A represents one of the most mechanistically validated longevity compounds discovered in the past decade. Not because it's a miracle, but because it targets something measurable, fundamental, and universal: the quality of your mitochondria. The research is young, but the trajectory is compelling. Clean the engines, rebuild the fleet. keep the machine running longer. Closing disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional before beginning any supplementation protocol. For the complete clinical protocol summary, dosing spreadsheets, and our lab-vetted sources, visit the Longevity Logic Labs Protocol Hub linked in the description below. We update this database in real time as new clinical data and purity batches are verified. Thank you for supporting evidence-based science. Subscribe to stay updated on the latest longevity logic.